All right. So coming to our mats, ground down. Let's arrive right here. So ground down through your sit bones, lengthen through the top of your head, bring your shoulders up into your ears, relax your shoulder blades down your back. Take a big deep breath in through your nose. Let it out. Another big deep breath in through your nose. Let it out. Focusing on your breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. Let it be all about the breath. Connecting to our prana, our life force. Noticing how it moves within us. Setting your intention for practice today. Holding that intention in your mind's eye. And let it go. Let's bring our hands together at heart center and let's begin our practice collectively with one big loud Om. Take a big breath in. When you're ready, open your eyes. Inhale, arms lift up, look up. Exhale, hands come down. Reach through your fingers as far as they'll go. Inhale, arms lift up, look up. Exhale, hands come down. Reach through your fingers as far as they'll go. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands come down. Now inhale, arms lift up, look up. Twist to your left hand behind you, right hand to your knee. So lengthen through the top of your head, gaze over your back shoulder. Connect to your prana, your life force, your breath, even here as you breathe. Lift to lengthen, opening your chest and your heart. Gaze over your back shoulder. And then look forward. Inhale, arms lift up, look up and twist to your right. Take your right hand behind you, your left hand to your knee. Lengthen up through the top of your head, gaze over your back shoulder. So beautiful to me how no matter how many times we do these postures, each day we get on our mat, they're different. There's something new for us to explore, to feel, to savor, to enjoy. Look forward, unwind. Plant your left hand down, right arm up and over. Anchor down through your sit bones. Rotate your rib cage up towards the ceiling. Look up. Connect with your breath, our steady companion and guide. Come back to center, plant the right hand down, left arm up and over. Reach, reach, reach. Rotating the rib cage up towards the ceiling, look up. And come back to center. All right, we're gonna take our right arm across, just across our chest, no higher than your chin. Breathing your way into the shoulder. And switch sides. Crossing the left arm over. And release. Now, let's just do a few neck stretches here, dropping your chin towards your chest. Relax the back of the neck. So try not to round the back as we do this. We might have a tendency to want to round into it. Keep the spine long, just dropping the chin towards the chest. Lifting your head back up to neutral. Now, lift your chin up towards the ceiling, look up. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm lifting my chin up. You might feel a stretch along this front part of your neck, opening the throat chakra. Maybe you'll feel a desire, a burning desire to say something as that opens. Bringing your head back to neutral. Now, left ear to left shoulder. You can take your left hand to your right ear, gently breathe into this shape and into this space. Bringing your head back to neutral. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder and taking maybe your right hand to your left ear. We're going to move a little slowly and gently today through our practice, savoring each asana. All right, so from here, coming into tabletop position, wrists underneath shoulders and knees underneath hips. Drop your belly, lift your heart, look up, coming into cow, pulling your heart and your chest forward. And then pulling your belly button towards the ceiling, round the spine, relax your head and neck. So moving in and out of cat-cow, move at your pace, connecting your breath with the movement. You can't go too slow and you can't go too fast, as long as you're moving with your breath, listening to your body, connecting with the prana and the life force as you move. Making your way back to tabletop position. So from here, now we're going to make circles with our hips. So bring your hands a little bit more forward and just begin to circle your hips. Your circles can be as big as you'd like them to be, or as slow as you'd like them to be. Just breathe. And then coming back into stillness and move the other direction. Can linger wherever you need to linger. And making your way back to tabletop position. Now, I'm going to walk my feet back. I'm going to extend. So I'm going to check in with tabletop. Wrist underneath shoulders, knee underneath hip. Extend the right foot out on the mat. Toes on the mat to start really press through your right heel. So giving that calf a stretch. Core is engaged, belly lifted. Now, press into the mat with your hands and your back right foot as you lift your right leg up. Extend, excuse me, as you lift your left leg up. It would be very impressive if you could lift your right leg up now too. Extend your left foot back. Draw the knee to the chest. Extend it back. Draw your knee to the chest. Extend it back. Knee in. Extend back. Foot comes down. Bring your knees down. Come back to the tabletop position. Now, this time, extend your left foot out on the mat, toes on the mat to start. Press through your heel. Core is engaged, belly lifted, hug in towards the midline. Now, pressing into your hands and your left foot, lift your right leg up off the mat, extend the right foot back, draw it in, extend back, draw in, extend back, draw in. Now bring your foot down, come back to that tabletop position. Now we're gonna come down onto our bellies. So come all the way down, just lower yourself down nice and slow. Hands underneath your shoulders. Bring your feet together, toes, big toes come together to touch. Hands underneath the shoulders. I want you to trace your nose along the mat as you lengthen through the top of your head and lift up. Press the toes into the mat as you lift, lift, lift. Just lifting up, coming all the way back down. Now, bring your hands out towards the sides of your mat just a little bit more. So towards maybe the edges of your mat. Trace your nose along the mat as you lift up. And maybe you press up into the hands just a little. So leaving your hips on the ground, lifting up, trying to energetically pull your heart and your chest forward, gentle lift, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat, lowering back down. Good work. Now we're going to reach our hands back. Toes stay together. Trace the nose along the mat as you lift through the top of your head. Lift up. Keep lifting. Keep breathing. Lift and breathe. You got this. And slowly coming back down. Okay, now we're going to continue with the shoulder opening that we were doing at the beginning. I'm going to take my right hand and I'm extending it straight out, 90-degree angle from my shoulder socket, and it's going to come down 90 degrees onto the mat. Now from here, we're going to twist to the right. So twisting back, I'm leaving my right foot down, I'm taking my left foot back. Now, this is one of those beautiful shoulder stretches where you control the intensity of the stretch. So breathe your way in. Connecting to your breath. Rolling back to center. All right, so from this center position, reach your hands back. Toes come together to touch. Trace your nose along the mat. Lift up through the top of your head. Lift your legs up, arms up, legs up, chest up. Breathe. Slowly coming down. All right, this time we're extending our left hand out, 90-degree angle from the shoulder. Bringing our right hand to the mat, and we're going to begin to twist to the left. So taking our left foot back, you control the intensity of the stretch here. Breathe your way in. Rolling back to center. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to press back to child's pose from here. So come back, press your hips back, coming into child's pose. Bring your forehead to the mat. Take a big deep breath in. Let it out. Another big deep breath in. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Coming high up on your toes, lift your hips, press your heels back and down, pedal your feet. Finding stillness in your downward facing dog. Float your right leg up towards the ceiling. Press out through your heel. Bring your knee in. Step your right foot forward. You're going to come into a low runner's lunge. Melt the toes of the right foot of the left foot onto the mat. Hands come onto your knee. Find your balance. Inhale, arms reach high. Now check in here. So you've got some different options. So you can take the weight more forward, giving more of a hip opening here, or you can play with coming back. So find that place, forward and back. What works in your body today? Breathe. Hands come down on either side of your front foot. Tuck the toes of your back foot, step back to downward facing dog, coming high up onto your toes, so lift your hips, press your heels back and down, shake your head no, nod it yes. Left leg lifts up, reach high, ooh, breathe. Bring your knee in. Step through low runner's lunge on this side. Breathe your way in. Inhale, arms lift up, reach up. Hands come down on either side of your front foot. Tuck the toes of your back foot, lift the back leg, step back, downward facing dog. Walk your feet up to the top of the mat. Fold forward, Uttanasana. Now take hold of your elbows and hang or rock. So let your whole upper body cascade out of your hips. Release your hands down outside of your feet. Deep bend in your knees. Begin to ragdoll up. One vertebra at a time. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Bring your shoulders up into your ears. Relax your shoulder blades down your back. Feet directly underneath your hips. Inhale, arms sweep up, reach high, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms sweep up, reach high, swan dive forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway, and fold. Plant your hands, step or hop back to plank. Hold your plank, core is engaged, belly lifted. Breathe your way in. Feel the heat, the tapas build in the body, connecting with your core. Keep that prana moving, keep breathing. Can you lower down and hover? Press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up, reach high. Press out through your heel. Draw your knee in, step through, high runner's lunge. Find your balance, arms lift. Connecting to your breath, moving slowly and deliberately. Checking your alignment. Bring your hands together at heart center. Twist to your right, left elbow, right thigh. Spiral open. Come back to center. Hands come down on either side of your front foot. Step back to plank. Core is engaged, belly lifted, lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale upward. Exhale downward. Left leg lifts up, reach high. Draw your knee in, step through, high runner's lunge. On this side, we're gonna stay up on the toes of the back foot. Find your balance, arms lift. Bring your hands together at heart center. Twist to your left, right elbow, left thigh. Breathe. Where can you find softness? Playing with that place between effort and ease. Hands come back to heart center, then down on either side of your front foot. Step back to plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale upward. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Shake your head no, nod a yes. Noticing what's coming up for you on your mat right here, right now. Float your right leg up towards the ceiling. Press out through your heel. Draw your knee in, coming forward into pigeon. Oh, really take a moment to settle into your pigeon. Every day is different. Our body is different every single day. Lifting up, proud pigeons, puffing out your chest and your heart, taking a couple waves. Lead with your chin as you come on down. Bring your chin in towards your chest. Lead with the back of the neck. Lift up. Come on down. And lift up. Come on down. And lift up. And then coming all the way down, prayerful pigeons, softening into this shape. Lifting up. Crab pigeons, puffing out your chest and your heart. Pour weight into your right thigh. We're going to take our left leg over and around. So cross your left leg over top of your right. Sink down into your sit bones. Lengthen up through the top of your head and begin to twist to the left. Hug your knee in, lengthen up, find length, and then twist. Big breath in. Slow exhale out. Look forward, unwind, gentle counter twist to the other side. Look forward, unwind as you take it back to downward facing dog, any way you'd like. Left leg lifts up, reach high. Draw your knee in, stepping through to pigeon on this side. Really sink into this pigeon. Lift up through the top of your head. Leading with your chin as you come on down. Bring your chin in towards your chest. Lead with the back of your neck. Lift up. Come on down. And lift. Come on down. And lift. Coming all the way down, prayerful pigeons, softening into this shape. Walking your hands back, lifting up, pouring weight into your left thigh, taking your right leg over and around. Ground down through your sit bones, lift through the top of your head, twist to your right, coming into a twist on this side, lengthening up through the crown of your head, gaze over your right shoulder. Look forward, unwind, gentle counter twist to the other side. Look forward, bring your legs around in front of you. Knees bent, feet on the mat, lengthen through the top of your head. Reach your arms forward as you slowly, slowly, slowly come back onto your back. Draw your knees in, lift your head, lift your tailbone, turn into a little ball. Exhale your head down. Rock it out from side to side. Rock it all out. Bring your feet down on the mat. Hands come down at your sides. We're going to move into bridge. So pressing into your feet to lift your hips up. Bring your shoulders underneath you as you lift up. You can bring your hands together underneath you to lift, lift, lift. Slowly coming back down, slowly, slowly, slowly. Center yourself into the middle of your mat. Find the edges of the mat with your feet. Open your arms out wide like a T. Let your knees fall over to the right as you gently turn your head left. Close your eyes and let go. Lift your knees up to center, let them fall over to the other side as you turn your head to the right. Lift your knees up to center, extend your legs out on the mat. Hands come down at your sides, palms face up, open to receive. Doing whatever you need to do to get as comfortable and cozy as possible. Making your way into Shavasana, corpse pose. Let go of tension in the bottoms of your feet, the tops of your feet. Relax your heels and your toes. Let go of tension in your ankles, your shins, your calves. Let go of tension in your knees, the back of your knees, the front of your knees. Relax your thighs. Your inner thighs, your IT bands, your quads, and your hamstrings. Let go of tension in your hips, your pelvis, your belly. Relax your hands, the back of your hands, your palms, your fingers, and your wrist. Let go of tension in your forearms, your elbows, and your shoulders. Relax your chest, the back of your chest, the front of your chest, the intercostal muscles between your ribs. Let go of tension in your collarbones and your neck. Relax your jaw, your cheeks, your forehead, and the top of your head. If any thoughts come to mind, just let them go. Whatever it is, you can think about it later. When you're ready, take a big, deep breath in through your nose. Let it out. Another big, deep breath in through your nose. Let it out. Bring small movements to your toes, to your fingers. And maybe move your head from side to side. Bending your knees, bring your feet to the mat. We'll gently and carefully roll to your right side, pausing there for just a moment, honoring the transition out of the practice as much as we honor the practice itself. Slowly push yourself up to a nice, comfortable seated position, eyes closed, hands at heart center. Yoga will teach you so much about yourself. It will help you become flexible in mind, in body, and in spirit. For that, I'm truly grateful. Thank you so much for coming to class today. Namaste. Good work, yogis. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.